started as a cleaner back in 1939. I planned to spend my life just working up and down the line, devoted to the company till the driver's seat was mine. I never thought that it would be me downfall. I was working on the night shift with nothing much to do, so I sloped off out of the foreman's sight, well really wouldn't you? And I came across the number 4 just waiting for the crew, and I clambered on the footplate like a driver. Well, I'm the man that put the engine in the chip shop. Wherever I go, me legend follows me, and as I watch the trains go by and lean upon my brush, I know I made me mark on history. Well, she hadn't got much steam up, so I filled her up with coal, released the brake and opened up the reg to make her roll. But she wouldn't budge an inch, and when I heard the foreman call, I left her where she was and ran for cover. Well, the sun was just appearing when the foreman went his rounds. He was back inside a minute with a troubled sort of frown. He said, "I've lost a number 4, have you seen one around?" And I nearly filled me trousers when he asked me, 'cause I'm the man that put the engine in the chip shop. Wherever I go, me legend follows me, and as I watch the trains go by and lean upon my brush, I know I made me mark on history. Well, Miss Stokin was impeccable, the steam had risen fast. With the regulator open, she began to move at last, and a guard fell off his bicycle when he saw her rolling past, for he couldn't see a fireman or a driver. She took off down the main line, going faster by the yard, when the signalman responded to a phone call from the guard. Put the signals all at danger, then he cursed himself so hard, there was no one on the footplate who could see them. Well, I'm the man that put the engine in the chip shop. Wherever I go, me legend follows me, and as I watch the trains go by and lean upon me brush, I know I made me mark on history. She continued on her journey through the morning countryside, collecting sets of crossing gates, she carried them with pride, till at last they set the points to get the runaway inside, and she headed for the buffers at the station. Well, the buffers never stood a chance, she wore them like a crown. A wooden fence, a footbridge, and a telegraph pole went down. Then she took to the highway and went on towards the town, but she couldn't bring herself to pass the chip shop. I'm the man that put the engine in the chip shop. Wherever I go, my legend follows me, and as I watch the trains go by and lean upon my brush, I know I played me part in history. Well, she entered by the side door, and there she came to rest. They made her safe and then went off to find the guilty pest. And it wasn't long before they tracked me down, and I confessed to being the man that put the engine in the chip shop. Well, I'm the man that put the engine in the chip shop. Wherever I go, my legend follows me, and as I watch the trains go by and lean upon me brush, I know I made me mark on history.